¿Qué tal, gente? Sean todos bienvenidos. Vamos a pasar a ver lo que es el nuevo evento de Código Nuevo. Y bien, vamos a ver el episodio del evento 52, el evento Código Neo. Tratar de explicar un poco lo que nos va a decir Anwar y el compañero Tak. Un momento.
Cool things like a new stadium to showcase, some cool vanity items, and then an adjustment to the daily quests as well. We'll go through, and then also a little sneak peek at the Holly event as well. So this show has a lot to go through, right? It's a pretty jam packed one.
Absolutely. Let's say we cut the yap and get to it, right?
Let's do it. Let's cut it. All right, are we ready then, chat? Do we want to showcase Code Neon, the first of the player banners, and we'll pull them up on screen now. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get into this. Let's show them off. Here they are.
Podemos ver que las primeras cartas son, se confirma que el delantero nigeriano era Víctor Osimhen, sale una nueva carta de Trent Alexander-Arnold, un nuevo portero, Sels, Dusan Tadic, el defensa revelación del Bournemouth, el central español Hitsen, otra carta de Mitoma, de Mateta, Mbeumo Lobotka, la carta que habían filtrado de Reece James, una carta del nuevo central del City, Kusanov, Ciro Immobile vuelve al juego con una nueva carta también de Sally Makers, Richie y Nitzes, que son ya las cartas de GRL bajo.
Actually, we'll check it out. Yeah, I think the Osimhen, right? Tack, who we showcased in that teaser, he's got some good stats.
Mm-hmm. He's always a good one.
Tal parece que estas son las cartas de la primera semana y a continuación van a empezar a mostrar las stats de cada uno. Como ya había mencionado anteriormente, este evento va a servir para sacar nuevas cartas a jugadores que no hayan tenido en los últimos dos eventos, ya sea de Carnaval o Toti.
The dribbling PhD from Brighton.
And then also got to showcase there's an Indonesian player as well. Is there. For all you, the Indonesian fans out there.
A shout out to Indonesia. Many FC Mobile fans from Indonesia, very passionate. We always see you guys.
So yeah, a lot of community requested players here, and obviously players from different leagues that maybe we haven't seen get high OVR items for a bit. But we've got this first player banner here, which showcases the live players. And then we have a second banner attack, and I think this one's got some real firepower to it.
Oh, he does have a lot of firepower and I guess a bazooka shot.
Y pues la tenés, señoras y señores. Les dije que el icono inglés era More. Y bueno, tenemos una nueva carta de Diego Armando Maradona, mediocampista ofensivo 107 GRL, y al señor Nakata. También llega la carta del señor Smolarek, que parece ser un nuevo jugador de héroes, y también una carta del señor King, central 102 de GRL.
Same with Nakata. And then actually that King is a 102 base, but we'll check out in the event. He's actually in one of the challenge modes where he's pre-ranked to red. So keep an eye on him if you're looking for kind of an easier center back to go for. But I think the real star center back from this one is Moore.
Absolutely. I was taking a look at his attributes and is looking good. I don't know if everybody noticed, but there are little icons underneath the positions. We'll talk more about that later, but it's related to Code Neon.
Y pues, gente, ¿qué opinan de los
And then
nuevos
obviously I'm
iconos?
seeing everybody in chat. Maradona, he gets his one.
Filtraciones hasta ahora de los nuevos jugadores. Y en unos momentos, Anwan ha mencionado que va a mostrar lo que serían los stats de los mejores jugadores. Y posiblemente de un nuevo código para redimir.
Same kind of format as Toddy, where you'll be able to use shards towards them. So We'll check out his stats too, but he should be a really exciting item to have. And I think his weak foot
Absolutely.
might have gotten upgraded.
Yeah. Spoilers ahead, but
Yeah.
yes. I already checked it. I was curious.
We checked. We had to, yeah. So yeah, this is a look, guys, at the players. We're gonna go into more detail in the event itself. We do have a third screenshot to show you guys, which is referring to the stadium. So there's going to be a special code Neon Stadium within the event that you can earn from completing milestones. But before we get into that, we just wanted to show you guys a screenshot of what it looks like and the cool tifos and
Están presentando los nuevos estadios que serán agregados en la actualización el día de mañana, donde van a destacar nuevos tifos, nuevos escenarios, más que todo relacionado con lo que fue alguna vez el evento de Winter. Este es para el evento de Código Neón y la verdad que se ve muy estéticamente muy bueno, además que va relacionado con lo que es el juego de luces, entre otras cosas.
Dub. Nice little stadiums. It's cool to see, especially themed. Like we did that with Winter Wonders as well. And we're back with a new one here for Code Neon. So, speaking of the stadium, just the event in general, I'm getting the build ready here on my phone so I can show it off and we can walk through it. But Code Neon is a month-long event here. And the format should be familiar, but there's some cool little additions to it. So if we can go ahead and pull up the build up on screen. You can see the nice art here. And it starts out with Peter Crouch, synonymous with the robot celebration. It's the techno theme.
Aquí está mostrando un poco de lo que es la interfaz con lo que viene el nuevo evento al señor Peter Crouch. Posiblemente tenga carta y hay que destacar algo que aparece en la parte de aquí, que parece ser un nuevo apartado de actividades. Ya vimos el señor Kusanov viene en el pase estelar.
Code Neon. So it's a main event for the next 4 weeks. And there's obviously going to be the main chapter, there's the rewards chapter, the gallery, and then we have exchanges, some offers, quests, and the challenge mode. And then within this main chapter, there's a few missions where you can earn some of the cool vanity items. So once you get the kit, which we'll showcase in a bit, there's some different milestones, like completing the final reward in the chapter, you get some Masheranos, and then the shard system. If you've been playing Toddy or you've been playing any event for the past few months, you'll be familiar with the shard system. Shards are back in Code Neon. I think that's a major dub if you're looking to choose the player you want.
Absolutely.
And then completing those 3 milestones, they get you the Code Neon Stadium that we just saw.
Y acaban de mostrar algunos hitos que va a haber durante el evento, donde nos van a dar macheranos, el nuevo estadio que han promocionado, entre otros recursos.
Some skill games, some matches, easy stuff to get your hands on Neon tokens. So these are where you earn your Neon tokens, and then you'll use them in the rewards chapter, which we'll check in a little bit.
Apparently there's a
Complete the
mystery
daily
reward
training
every
50
day,
times.
right, Antoine?
It looks
Very
like there
similar.
is, yes.
Yeah, very similar to the honorable mentions chapter in Toddy.
Exactly.
What is
So
that?
There'll be different little rewards. What is this?
What is this?
Code Neon kit. I like it.
So you guys can rock the Code Neon kit just like Peter Crouch in the main screen.
Y esta es la nueva equipación que llega con el evento Código Neón, que la verdad está muy genial. Y parece que se va a poder conseguir quizás luego de jugar 5 niveles, quizás también equivalga a las 4 semanas que dura el evento.
Some rewards for completing the daily training 1 time, 5 times, 10 times, and then 15 times. You actually get shards from completing the daily training 15 times. So along with getting the kit, you'll get 50 neon shards. And then in the path here, every week there's a new path with the rewards. You play matches, skill games, and then you get more of these neon tokens. So all the way down, and then at the end, actually, you get 30 neon shards. So if you're keeping track, keep counting the amount of shards you'll be getting through this event, because obviously the calculations will matter once we get to the gallery section.
Oh,
And then
and
we
quick
come in
note.
here right tack to the rewards.
Yeah. Uh, just back to the main chapter. Those were the week 1 activities.
Y en el capítulo de recompensas podemos ver lo que ya se había filtrado al señor Xavi Simons, Cody Gakpo, Henry James, que serán los jugadores que se podría mejorar sus atributos, vienen con GRL base 104.
Weeks rewards yet, but expect to see weekly updates with new activities and also new players.
Exactly. And then speaking of new players, this is where the reward path starts, right, Tack? We get to choose which neon player we want to go through for.
Yes, and this is tied to the evolution mechanic from Code Neon. So you pick a base player, pick Gakpo, Siemens, or James in week 1. There are more evolution players being released, as you can see in rewards too there. But before we show you guys, we want to know which one should we pick right now. Should we go for Gakpo? Should we go for Xavi Simons? Or should we go for Reece James? Each player will have 3 paths to follow in terms of upgrades. And then you upgrade both the OVR and its attributes based on your decision.
Let's see if we can get a poll set up here on YouTube. We can pop one up just to get the final count. I'm seeing a lot of James, but then I'm also seeing some Gakpos
It seems
as well.
very well distributed, which is great.
Yeah. Let's do a quick poll, guys, and we'll decide.
¿Y qué opinan, gente? ¿Por qué jugador creen que debería ir cada uno de ustedes? La verdad que yo esperaría ver los stats y cómo es el nuevo mecanismo de mejora, ya que se ve muy prometedor ese Cody Gakpo y Rick James, que son posiciones un tanto difíciles de ocupar con buenos jugadores, y estos no son la excepción. Pintan muy bien, veremos las stats para ver cómo es que vienen estas nuevas cartas.
Gakpo is getting the edge here, but James is cutting in close.
It's really close. I think we're going to have to go with Gakpo on this one. Looks like he just edges out James.
Yep.
All right.
Gakpo it is.
Let's pick Gakpo. Okay, so the upgrade your neon player mechanic we were talking about is you start off with the 104 Gakpo here, or the 104 James or Simons, and then you choose what kind of upgrade path you want to go down. You want to go down the Neuron one, which is more of an emphasis on upgrading the shooting and dribbling. You want to go down the Bones one.
Aquí están explicando que una vez que elijas el jugador de preferencia, vas a tener 3 apartados. El de neuronas, donde le puedes subir el tiro y el dribbling. También le puedes subir el ritmo y el físico, entre otras cosas como el pase, entre otras cosas. Ahora vuelve, ahí está, el pase y la defensa con huesos y músculo para aumentar el físico y la velocidad.
Or the muscle path. Which one is more interesting for you? Is it pace and physicality? Is it passing, dribbling, shooting, dribbling? What makes more sense for a striker?
Absolutely. I'd be torn between going the neuron path or the muscle path. Space is always space, right? And it really depends on the stats or what you're looking for in your team.
Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of muscle here. Do we want to check the muscle one? Go with pace and physicality?
And before you choose, you can always take a look at the stats of the final version and compare. Because once you choose, you're locked in. Be careful.
It's true. So we can see the muscle one here. If we go to the 104, you can see his stats. 113 pace and 99 physicality. And then if we go check out the Neuron one, (110 pace and 96 physicality, but he's got higher shooting and dribbling.
Exactly.
Y al final de cada apartado nos muestran cómo es que puede llegar a quedar las estadísticas base de cada jugador, dependiendo si eliges aumentarle el ritmo y el físico, el tiro y el dribbling o el pase y la defensa.
Let's do it. So, some new skill points have been added for special Code Neon players. So, this shooting one here, look at the boost you'll get. It goes 6, 12, 18. And then if you go down that skill point path, you unlock a new skill point called Power Striker, which gives you plus 11 on the skills. So just a little upgrade here, something different.
Yeah, I don't know if everybody has, in their mind the regular updates for the gold skill points, but it's slightly above the gold skill points. So you'd have an advantage in terms of overall attributes if you pick the diamond new skill points.
Exactly. And these ones might not seem like a lot because these are kind of the chapter players. But once we get into some of the 107s and 106s, there'll be some different skill points as well with some extra skill boosts.
Yep.
So who won? Was it Neuron or Muscle?
Brains or muscles? That's the question. Who wins?
What's the latest in the chat? Neuron. Okay.
Brain always overcomes muscle. That's a life lesson to all of you out there.
So you'll be using the neon tokens that you've earned.
Ahora está mostrando un poco de cómo es la mecánica de juego de esto, donde vas a ir consiguiendo al jugador y seguir mejorándolo conforme pase los diversos juegos de habilidad, diversos partidos, mientras te dan recompensas. Al final conseguirías el jugador en GRL base 104.
But it's still extra time player items if you use it there, or maybe like a super sub if you really need one.
Or Antoine, shards. It's a 104, worth plenty of shards.
Exactly. And that is a perfect segue into the gallery section. But before we get there, Tack, we should talk about Rewards 2. What's in Rewards 2?
Rewards 2 will be another evolution path with new players for you to choose. We also have the selection of 3 players. If you're smart, you'll be able to figure out which one they are. They're going to be icons, and the mechanic will be relatively the same, but it will be unlocked in week 3 of Code Neon, March 20th UTC.
We'll keep an eye out for that. And with that, let's jump into Gallery. I think this is the one where...
En Galería habrá 3 semanas donde variarán los diferentes iconos y ahora veremos algunos de ellos, su coste que será a través de fragmentos y sus estadísticas correspondientes.
Week 1 players.
Maradona coming in for 1,500 neon shards. What do you guys think about week 1 shard pricing here? Keep in mind that Code Neon is a 4-week long event, so much easier for you to collect those shards compared to, for an example, the Carnival event, which is a shorter one.
Exactly. And then going through the exchanges works very similarly to how Toddy worked. So we put in a 98 to a 99 is 5, 100 to 102 is 10, 103 is 30, 104 is 60, 105 is 120, 106 is 180, and then a 107 is a 250 if you ever wanted to exchange these for shards. So, kind of want to do this.
En efecto, está mencionando que el mecanismo por fragmentos persiste en este evento también, como venía haciendo en los últimos eventos. Ya ha mostrado los costes de cada jugador de esta primera semana, son 3 semanas, y ahora vamos a ver un poco más lo que son los jugadores del evento de la primera semana y estadísticas.
The match we played.
Should have gone with muscle.
Exactly. I can put that into the exchange if ever I didn't want it. and then I can come here and then use it on, let's say, Pedro Gonçalves. I don't have enough shards, but you guys get the idea. It's the same as Toddy. So, I think the big thing everyone wants to see now, Tack, is what are the stats we're working with here with these 107s, right?
That's the question. Probably more. It's been a while since we've seen him, right?
Ahora vamos a ver las estadísticas de los principales jugadores y comenzamos con el icono Bobby Moore, defensa central con 107 GRL.
Sure, and the futuristic card art.
Yeah.
And as you can see, we have the new skill points there with different, flourishes for depending on the player's position. At 104 pace, 107 OVR, solid option. Looks so happy to be there. And here's the main man, Diego Maradona. As you can see, he received an upgrade to his weak foot. Looking very solid, very...
Aquí podemos ver la carta tan ansiada del señor Diego Armando Maradona GRL 107 mediocampista ofensivo, y ahora le han agregado el 5-4 de pierna mala, que es un gran plus. Tiene gran estamina y esas son sus estadísticas.
4-star, and then the 5-star skill moves. And then we can see here that if you go through dribbling, it gives you extra boost. So it goes 6, 12, 18, and then position, right wing striker.
Está mencionando que te puede jugar de extremo derecho y delantero como posición secundaria.
Skill point here.
It's a beast. Left-footed in the right wing.
And are you noticing here dexterity on a cam? See a lot of people talking about that in chat.
That's beautiful.
Gets the acceleration, finishing. That seems like a dub, chat, right? Getting dexterity on a Maradona cam item.
I'm curious, would you all use him as a attacking midfielder, or would you put him in the right wing, or would you use it as a striker? I think in the right wing he looks super solid. Finesse shot, left-footed, has dexterity, so you can...
Además hay que destacar que ahora parece que van a venir nuevos potenciadores como este de right wing, que es extremo derecho, entonces quizás le sube los atributos de velocidad y agilidad.
Yeah, a lot of people getting dubs. I mean, for 1500 it's a lot, but I think he's probably one of the best cams in the game right now. I don't know if I could use him right wing, Tack. I don't know. I feel like if I had him, I would have to put him
Feels
cam
wrong,
and then I'd
right?
build around it.
Yeah.
I know.
It feels off.
All right,
What do y'all think about the Osimhen?
Four-star weak foot. Power header.
Cannot lane change.
That's
You
true.
know what? He's strong, tall, fast, and he can finish.
We have
Oh, this is good,
Goretzka here,
uh,
center mid. Yeah, well-rounded.
Looking super incredible. I guess his Achilles heel would be the stamina, but honestly, at least in my gameplay, I don't feel that much hindered by stamina. That would be one of the things I would like to test out in a club challenge. Sorry, not club challenge. Scouting camp.
Scouting camp, yeah. We'll play each other in a bit. Try these guys out. And Dusan Tadic. Look at that passing, 120 passing.
Beautiful.
He's got Wing Wizard as well.
Very flexible in terms of positions.
And we have Trent here. Another 120 passing. Pretty good for a right
This
back.
Trent is interesting, right, Antoine? Because we were checking and he has CDM as a secondary position.
Si no lograron sacar un lateral derecho como Carvajal, Totti, Carlos Alberto o Frimpong, Alexander Arnold es una muy buena opción para este evento, la verdad. Se ve muy completo.
Especially with the 102 defending and 100 physical.
Mm-hmm.
If you'd like a CDM to like ping balls out to the wings, this could be a pretty solid option.
In Heisen.
Yeah, some solid center back stats. Also, I'm curious, Chad, what do we think of these new diamond skill points that we're seeing on these Code Neon players? Do you like it? Do you like that small little addition where they get an extra boost if you choose their skill point?
Oh, one little detail that I promised that we would talk about. Not in goalkeepers. Perfect timing now, but you see that underneath the players' positions, you see little icons, right? That means that those players are more related to evolving at.
Y si se dan cuenta, algo interesante de las cartas es que debajo del GRL están mostrando qué se le ha potenciado a cada carta. En este caso de músculo se le ha potenciado lo que viene a ser el físico, entre otras cosas, junto al ritmo, me parece. Y si tuviera el de hueso, se le hubiese aumentado la defensa y el pase, y si tuviera el de neurona, se le aumenta el ritmo y el tiro.
Adds another layer to the player attributes and really thinking through what fits for my team.
This guy's looking good. Beautiful Sausch. Yep. Also, this Mitoma is looking really, really good. There were some requests, right, from the community for more options for left mid, right mid. That's one thing that we're looking into too. Haru Mitoma would be a good example of, you know, IOVR side midfielders.
Exactly, more left mids, more right mids.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of left wings at the moment. It's hard to choose, actually. All right, so these are all kind of the week 1 players. We'll go into week 2 and week 3 when those weeks come out in coming weeks. But one thing I did want to show here was the we have to do the daily bundle. I feel like we have this has kind of become a thing now. We have to do it. See the walkout.
Especially after last week, right?
Parece que ahora, luego de mostrar algunas stats, van a mostrar algunos jugadores más y luego abrirán algún sobre para ver la nueva animación. Ahora veremos la nueva animación de este nuevo evento.
I'm kind of hoping that you don't get a 107 again, Antoine.
I know, right?
It was really hard trying to convince everyone that it was not rigged. Alright, let's see the walkout animation. And that's the Antoine pulling his 107.
Nope, it's not.
Back to normality.
Stoke goalkeeper. Yep, we're back. Back to reality. Look at that walkout.
Y así amigos, esa es la nueva animación, el nuevo evento Código Nuevo. ¿Qué les parece?
I like it.
Yeah, very different.
Actually, while
man.
we're in this, yeah, it looks very futuristic. Actually, while we're in this pack section, there are some 104s that aren't in the gallery that could be interesting for you guys. But haven't actually gotten items in a while, Tack. Like this Lobotka, I think he's been doing really well for now.
Aquí podemos ver una carta muy interesante del señor Lobotka, parece que es un mediocampista muy completo.
Apto. Yep.
Apto. Ryan and Bemo.
He's a great player, I like him.
Yeah. Goshku.
Ooh. Very well rounded.
5-5. Yeah.
104 OVR. Great player.
David Hanko here. And then Smolarek. I believe this is his first event item in like over a year. Got good dribbling actually for a 103.
Mm-hmm.
And finishing off with Burkhardt here.
Tal parece que Smolarek es un nuevo héroe que van a agregar al juego y esta es su primera carta especial de evento.
He does play left back sometimes too, but I think left mid as well.
Sounds great defending and physical.
Yeah. And then we'll check out the quests. The cool thing actually about the quests here, Tack, is you can get the code Neon Ball from completing all the quests.
I like that. With the yellow one, it should be a lot easier to find the ball.
True. And then, ooh, let's check out the Star Pass as well. And once we're done the Star Pass, let's go check out the new daily quests, like the daily activities.
Y ahora está mostrando que el señor Kusanov, RL 104 con 4 rangos, será el jugador del nuevo pase estelar. También algo que acabo de observar, al igual que Peter Crouch, ha aparecido el señor Javier Macherano. Posiblemente ambos tengan nuevas cartas en este nuevo evento.
Party in the pass.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is where we get to the red ranked Kusanov. You guys want to see the stats? He does have this special skill point.
Love to see
That's
the
the
shards
Star Pass.
in the pass. Yep.
Oh yeah. All right, activities. So you might have noticed in the quest area there was no daily quest showing, and the reason is that they've actually moved over here to the daily tasks section beside the calendar.
Y como les había mencionado, aquí está el nuevo apartado de actividades donde podremos obtener un poco más de recursos que nos ayudará de gran manera.
Back in the store, and as you claim them, you get rewards, and then it puts your progress towards getting your daily rewards, which will be Star Pass credit, standard pack, and these can change obviously day to day.
Yep. And now you can update or refresh, recycle your daily quests. So let's say you're not in the mood to play Division Rivals. You can update them and see what you get. Of course, it's random, but it adds, you know, like some sort of variety to your daily tasks. I know you all are like, oh, I don't want to play Road to Icon anymore. But for all of those who played, we have we have some piece of news that we'll show in the store later.
Ooh, yes, that's a good transition.
Mm-hmm. What do you guys think
About
of the
going into
new
the-
daily tasks? Hopefully you will add some variety to, your daily FC Mobile routine. And some flexibility.
More flexibility. Yeah.
Yeah.
Parece que solo lo han rediseñado y sigue siendo lo mismo que era anteriormente en las misiones diarias.
Code Neon exchanges. And this is what you're talking about, right? The road to icon, Toddy icon tokens.
Exactly. For all of us, we're grinding Road to Icon for weeks with no rewards in mind. Yeah, we just checked here, and you'll be able to swap your tokens there for Code Neon tokens and get ahead of the event.
And then there's the regular universal token and pass points as well. And I see everybody talking about league exchanges because we did showcase it. Here are the updated league exchanges starting on Thursday UTC. So with the update, you'll be getting your league tokens. And then in the league exchanges here, there's a
Y es así, señores, que los jugadores de liga son un mediocampista ofensivo de 104 Gotze y un defensa central de 106 Stones.
season will be extended a little bit longer. That's the latest news we got.
That way, you'll be able to compare your options, see how many tokens you got after the season ended, and make the best decision. We have a Toddy
While we're
ball
here,
there.
let's check out Stones' stats. Just you guys have an idea of what he looks like.
Love the art.
Yeah.
And Gotze, he's back. But now, he's at 104 OVR. A lot more rare.
Oh yeah. And let's also show that the league packs here have been updated with Code Neon players, along with other event players too.
Yep, we heard your feedback from last time. So in this season, the rewards are up to speed with the current event. And I'm pretty sure that also applies to the League Pass rewards, but we couldn't verify that yet, so don't quote me on that.
Yep. And I like how there's Thunderstruck players in here with the upgrades. Imagine getting that Elise in a limited bundle here from Leagues. And then obviously the Toddy ball. Gotta shout that out. Love it.
Yeah, I like it.
And then that takes us into Division Rivals. So there's also an update to the Division Rivals rewards starting again Thursday UTC. So the way this works is that you'll be using your universal tokens here to open up these bundles if you'd like. And like with the leagues, they have been updated with the latest Code Neon players in here. So we heard the feedback, updated the Division Rivals bundles here. And then the same thing, 102 to 107s, there's the Masheranos. But there's something new now, is actually based on your rank in Division Rivals, you can unlock more gifts. So once you hit Amateur 1, Pro 1, World Class 1, Legendary 1 through 3, and then FC Champion, you can get new rewards that will unlock for you. So if you get FC Champion, this is across head-to-head versus Attack Manager mode, all three, you can get an extra reward here. So once you hit FC Champion in either of those, this will unlock, and then you get yourself a 102 to 107.
Tal parece que se podrán conseguir nuevas recompensas una vez que suban a los determinados divisiones, rivals, y jueguen un partido, y entonces se le desbloqueará esta nueva recompensa a cada uno según su división.
Sing for FC Champion. So seeing a lot of dubs in chat. Glad to see that, guys.
Yep, the idea here is also to refresh this with new events, new seasons. So that gives us a lot more, I guess, encouragement to grind division rivals as well.
Exactly. Even getting legendary 2 here, you get some Masheranos. That's always nice.
Yep.
Oh.
Lots
That's
of
kind of a look at.
W's.
Yeah. And then we got to show the exchanges. Nothing really changing here for exchanges, but there's still the daily bonus 1, the Masheranos, and then the 2 Code Neon, and then the limit exchange as well. The other one as well, Tack, is we have some challenge modes to show off. And I think we referenced earlier, there's the Neon Challenge here, which has the 106 untradeable red-ranked Ledley King in here.
Y pues parece que el ojear para conseguir los dos macheranos seguirá y es algo muy bueno. Y también se acerca a lo que es este evento de desafío donde nos darán un King con 4 rangos, es decir, en rango rojo, junto a gemas y algo de monedas.
So, showcase some new Holly players if we have time. Hey, there it is. There they are.
There it is.
Look at that, guys. Your opponents.
Y los rivales tienen cascos futurizos, haciendo alusión a lo que vendría a ser lo que es el código Nuevo. Son bots, robots.
This is new.
This is brand new. This is very cool to see. So in true Code Neon spirit, you get to play against all these bots. And I'm just thinking, if you lose one of these games, someone can tell you, hey, you just lost to a bot. Like, you're...
To a bot. You
I
play
feel like
like
that's
a
going to
bot.
be harder to swallow. What do we think, chat? What do we think of these new opponents?
Would you welcome a bot to your main lineup?
All right. Not going to play the whole match here. Just wanted to show you guys what it looks like. So you play through 5 of these matches, and then there's the Ledley King here. 102 ranked up to red. And there's also the Holly Challenge, which has 5 matches. You get some coins, some gems, and then there's also a Holly pack here with a 98 plus Indian ISL Holly player. And with that, I kind of want to jump into the Holly pack here for 4K gems and showcase some of the new ISL players that will be dropping for Holly.
I even saw a few comments here in
Indian
chat
focused.
asking about ISL players, and here we go. This is stage 2 of our Holly celebration event.
Parece que hay un nuevo evento de sobres acerca del evento Holly, donde son los siguientes jugadores relacionados con la India.
Tree.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing some dubs in chat. Yeah, there's some 104s all the way down, and this is the 4K gem pack, and you also get one as well from the challenge mode.
Yep. And next week we have even more surprises for the Holly celebration, so pay attention.
Oh, and then got to shout out Mascherano on the home screen.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the
man.
The ambassadors of this Code Neon event.
Look at him.
Oh, another thing gotta mention for Code Neon is there's a few new additions coming in just as kind of like a patch. We went through the daily activities that we saw there. Another one that I think will be appreciated is you can now search your friends up by their user ID. So by that, the number, you can put it into the friends. Search for friends here, and let me see if it works on this. You should be able to search now by user ID. Here we go. Add friends, and then you can also copy your own user ID to find your friends faster. So let's say you have a really common team name, like it's, I don't know, Real Madrid is your team name. It's going to be hard to find you.
Y ahora comentan que para que se puedan hacer las solicitudes de amistad de mejor manera y no encontrar nombres repetitivos, cada uno tendrá su número de ID para compartirlo con sus amigos.
Yeah, it's actually huge because now you can find your friends. We tested the other day. There are plenty of Ant1s and tags, in FC Mobile. So it's kind of hard to find each other, especially if you have a normal name. So hopefully with that, it will be much, much easier for you to just connect and bond and play with your friends.
Exactly. And then the other thing we wanted to showcase here, I think we've got a little bit of time here, Tack. And while we play this, we can share the redemption code as well. Is we wanted to play a quick little match with these Code Neon players, fully ranked.
Como habíamos mencionado, aún seguirá lo que es este apartado de jugar por dos macheranos con los equipos de anteriores eventos, ya que han agregado el nuevo evento de código Nuevo.
Deal, but Maradona will still play quite well in this match. But we can share the redeem code while we get into this match, and hopefully, Tack, we can match up with each other. I have no friends in game at the moment, but hopefully we can
search
find
each other with
here.
UIDs now. All right, it's time for the code. You guys get ready. As always, if it doesn't work, immediately try again in an hour, because there's plenty of people here trying to redeem the same code, and sometimes it jams up, just like traffic in highways. So if you're ready, we're going to pull up the code into your screen now while we load up the game. The code today is evolutions, so go to reading.
Ok, gente, para que puedan redimir su código, vayan al siguiente link y el código es evolutions.
Okay.
Menciona que puede que dure solo una hora, así que deben ser rápidos.
Yeah, redeem code evolutions on redeem.fcm.ea.com.
See, are we able to find each other?
Searching for...
It worked last time. Yeah. Come on, scouting camp. You got this. Oh no. Here, I'm gonna cancel one. Let's just try it one more time here.
All right.
Cancel.
1, 2, 3. Go. While we do that, let's take a look at chat, see if there are any questions. Okay, I'm seeing many people saying that the code worked, which is great. What is not working is our matchmaking.
Yeah, it seems like the matchmaking here. I'm just Tack. Do you have the same amount of remaining time on your end? An hour 12.
I have an hour and 12.
Okay, interesting.
Different days.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, in the meantime, I don't know if we'll have time to play the scouting camp match, but did want to open one of these. I don't think we opened a Holly pack.
Oh yeah, good one.
Yeah, just to showcase.
I'm going to go through a few questions here in chat. Extra time, yes, extra time is going to be updated, but we cannot show it because we don't have it here. A question here about when the event is going to be launched. It's going to be this Thursday, 1 a.m. UTC. So regular event release time.
Had to do the Code Neon pack again. See what we get. A 102. Who did I get? 102, 100, 100, 99. And oh, actually, speaking of Indonesian players, if any Indonesian fans are watching, Tom Hay here, Indonesian center mid. Actually, I realized I don't think we showed off all the players that were in the program. Just going to do it by Code Neon here. Showed off most of them, but if you're curious to see some of the 103s, there's Zaire Emery. You can get down to the 102s. Bakayoko, Frankowski, Gabriel Paulista.
Been a while since I saw Gabriel Paulista.
Yeah. Oh, Ethan Nwaneri from Arsenal. A lot of duplicates here. That's on me. I kind of went for a lot here. But yeah, then some of the 98s, 99s. Some different leagues showcased. And then and then from the icons and heroes here, these were the main ones we had for Maradona, Moore, Nakata, and Smolarek, and then there was the Ledley King as well in the challenge mode.
Some questions here in chat about Hero Chronicles. It's not this week yet. Hero Chronicles is going to be updated in a few weeks. We'll talk more about that later.
Yeah, at the moment, I think most people are still going for try to collect all the Hero Chronicles they can. I know a lot of you got Stam to start off, but you're going for that Toure after, the Mycon. So yeah, this is a look here at the full Code Neon team. I'm excited for this one. There's a lot of different mechanics to show. There's kind of that choice, then there's the skill points. Obviously the 107 Maradona with some really good stats. And then the Division Rivals update. I think this one's going to be a fun update to go through. Again, if you guys need to take some screenshots or want to look again what it looks like.
Yep. More is going to be a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
Division Rival season,
again,
new
yeah,
setting. Yeah. New rewards, new
it's
event.
Gonna be good. Yeah, a little unfortunate we couldn't play a scouting challenge there, a scouting camp, but we'll get it next time. Tak and I will have our matchup on stream. But,
you consider this as a win for me, Antoine? Please?
Yeah, no. You took the lead first. You're 1-0 up last game. I had to claw back. You had the run of play. You were taking it to me. You could have won that very easily.
Okay, next time it is. I've been practicing. I've been like practicing some tips and tricks. You just wait.
Okay.
One time until episode 100, I'll win.
Okay, I want to see that. And then maybe we'll have Jason jump on as well and challenge us.
That'd be cool too.
Yeah, that's an episode 100 thing. But anyways, we're kind of getting to the top of the hour here. I know there's a big Champions League match in about 2 minutes or so. Didn't want to challenge accepted. Nice. But yeah, didn't want to hold you guys too long, but hope that was an exciting show to go through. We'll be watching the socials on Discord, Reddit to see the feedback. If you have any questions, looking forward to seeing your guys' feedback and reaction. So, blast as always, Tak, and hopefully we don't play like bots come tomorrow.
We're good. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Take care, everybody.
Bye bye.
Y bueno, gente, eso sería todo por el stream de la primera semana del episodio 52, Código Nuevo. Espero les haya gustado el stream, qué opinan de las nuevas cartas y veremos qué tal va con este nuevo evento. Muchas gracias, gente. Nos vemos en otra.